Now, Libya spiraled into chaos after the 2011 ousting and killing of Muammar Gaddafi. There have been rival governments, violence, and another victim has been the country's health system, which has virtually collapsed. Data is not easily obtainable, but it's believed that hundreds of children are born each year with congenital heart defects. And over the last 4 years, volunteers from the US visit Libya regularly to perform life-saving surgery on babies and children, as well as to train local medical personnel. Now, most of the children they treat are under 2 years old. I've been speaking to Professor William Novick of the University of Tennessee. He's the founder of the Novick Cardiac Alliance.
We're working with all the kids in Libya. We work with kids from the south. We work with kids from Tripoli. We operated on several children from Tripoli on this last trip. We're operating on kids from Misrata, from Derna, where ISIS used to be in camp. I mean, they come from all over the country.
And what sort of conditions are they suffering from?
4 or 5 kids that we've dealt with that have had bad rheumatic valvular heart disease. But most of the rest of the children are suffering from congenital cardiac anomalies. So they may have holes in their heart. They may be missing valves. The wrong artery may be coming out of the wrong chamber. Some of the chambers may not actually be connected to the heart. And it's any combination of things.
And is it the case that until you got there, these children had no access to any heart treatment?
Well, let me give you just a 15-second primer. Prior to our arrival in Libya, there was one cardiac center in all of Libya that operated on children with heart disease. It was located in Tripoli at the Tripoli Medical Center. There was one guy over there, a senior pediatric cardiac surgeon, working 6 days a week, doing about 320 to 350 cases a year. I mean, he was it.
And what are you thinking when you do this work?
Well, it's really rewarding. But what we're really concentrating on now is we have assembled a team between Benghazi Medical Center and Tobruk Medical Center that we're actually training. And, I guess my thoughts are we could never operate on enough kids during our 1-month mission trips to help solve the problem. So it's critical for us to train the local team.
In the current conditions that Libya is in, how do you actually go about performing a heart operation on children so young in the midst of not the most fantastic facilities?
We brought in a fair amount of equipment. I mean, we literally donated monitors, ventilators, infusion pumps, probes to determine oxygen concentration in the kids, machines to determine the chemical analysis in the blood. We brought all this in to start with.
So virtually everything that you need.
Well,
you've had to bring in
some extremely large and very heavy items, which they already had, but had never been unpacked. Now, this is crazy.
Well, that's the question. Somebody would ask, why are you doing it? Why do you do this?
Well, because these kids have no option. I mean, imagine in a country that's now ravaged by a civil war, they have one heart surgeon in the country doing at most 6 cases a week. And they've got, by the lowest estimate, about 400 to 500 children born a year that need heart surgery within their lifetime. And this guy's doing, maybe 180 cases a year. You can never give up on these kids. Because if we give up, then these children have no hope and they have no future. That doesn't enter the team's mind at all. Frustrated? Sure. Challenged every day? Absolute. But give up? No. And we're going back in July.
What an inspiring man. That's Professor William Novick of the University of Tennessee, who's volunteering in Libya together with his colleagues.